What's up? It's Troy Money, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
What you know about them long bus rides, shackled the whole time in khakis and orange slides, no talking.
All right, so we got Troy Money jumping off the porch with us today.
Man, I'm excited to be here with you, man. It's the first interview for a long time for me. I can't remember I did a I probably ain't never did a music interview.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
I looked online, I didn't see any. So.
Nah, it's the first one, Dirty Glove Bastard, man. I appreciate you, man. I really do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come from where I come from, yeah, I really do.
No problem, man. Yeah. So what else you got shaking here in Atlanta, man? What else you got?
Man, I'm kind of mad, man. I was supposed to fly my daughters in, they ain't make it. I wanted them to be here, introduce them to the world, but other than that, we're gonna shop. I'm gonna get a new piece made. Might stop by Drill Limited to get a piece made. Other than that, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that, man. All right, so talk to us about life back home in Kentucky, man. What's going on out there?
Man, shit, full-time father back home, you know,
Yeah.
pick up school, take them to school, pick them up, and if I'm not doing that, I'm, you know, doing the music.
Okay.
Other than that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have my father growing up, you know what I'm saying, so I know the feeling. They'll never feel that feeling, you know, so if I can help it, you know, other than going to jail. I raised them from jail too, called every day, make sure homework was done, pay bills, all that, make sure they had clothes. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do in Kentucky. Yeah. It's the stuff that I do outside of Kentucky that I go have fun. But in Kentucky, oh man, they ain't gonna let me get away. You know what I'm saying? They gonna blow me up and wanna do something every weekend, and you know, I make sure they do it. Yeah. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Absolutely. Respect to you for that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Yeah.
So what has being a father taught you about life so far, man?
Patience, man. God damn, I'm the most impatient person in the world, but when it comes to them two little girls, man, oh man, like, you know what I'm saying, patience. I think that and me going to the feds as getting patience from that, I can't control nothing, you know what I'm saying, it helped me now, being a better father, being patient with my daughter, listening, not always talking, listening sometimes, you know. As a parent, I think you do more talking than listening, and sometimes, you know, listen to your kid, you know, help you be a better parent.
Oh, absolutely.
For real, yeah.
All right, so I want to say you're probably the first one from Bowling Green to sit on this porch.
Ah, man, that's what's up. There's so much talent up there. You would be amazed, man. There's a lot of talent in Bowling Green, Kentucky, man. A lot. And I think, like, if a A&R or somebody would go up there and host a talent show, they'd be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on in Bowling Green, Kentucky? Like, there's so much talent. And I'm going to do as much as possible to show the world their talent, but it's gonna be impossible to show everybody. But the people that I mess with in Bowling Green, and I deal with, I'm gonna help them. You know what I'm saying? They already got the talent. They just need to be seen and heard. Yeah.
Why do you feel like the talent's overlooked up there?
I don't know. I think people just don't have the know-how to get noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watch me, everything I do is I put it to where people other than where I'm from can see it. I'd rather somebody from Nashville listen to my music than Bowling Green, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows me. I can call everybody in Bowling Green, mostly everybody, all my homeboys, I drop the mixtape. Or I can post it on Facebook. So Bowling Green is easy. That's the easy part. I think people just focus on getting heard in Bowling Green. Me, when I started, I wanted to get here in the cities that I was visiting, like Indianapolis, Louisville, and Nashville. I wanted to get known there. Because at Bowling Green, you know, you know everybody, it's so easy to get heard in Bowling Green. That's why I think people in Bowling Green haven't been heard or it hasn't been targeted yet. But I think it's coming though. I think we got enough talent right there that's either me or somebody else. It might not be me, but somebody else, it's some talent. It's enough talent that well, you know Big B's from Bowling Green also though, Nappy Roots.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah, he's from Bowling Green, Kentucky. He's the only person out of Nappy Roots that's from Bowling Green, Kentucky. But they met in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Yeah. So he did his thing, but yeah, that's why I think it's coming. I think it's a time thing. I think with social media in the new promoting world, I think it's coming real soon. Yeah.
And I think with Louisville having this nice run they're on right now, it's kind of going to open up doors for the rest of Kentucky as
definitely,
well.
Definitely. But you know what? Louisville, man, that shit been popping. Static Majors from Louisville. He wrote Lollipop. Even, you know what I'm saying? Louisville, to me, I mean, because I'm right there. I guess for you ain't from right there, I've been listening to Louisville artists. Some of my favorite artists is from Louisville. Chin One, BST, you know what I'm saying? Like a Marathon Dom, like a whole lot of motherfuckers. Dix Dale Shawty just did something with him. He's tough. A lot of people that I listen to, I can sit right here and name a lot, but there's a lot of Louisville artists that's dope as fuck. Yeah, for real.
I got you, man. All right, so going back to Bowling Green, man, at what age would you say you jumped off the porch then?
6th grade.
6th grade, oh wow.
Yep, 6th grade. Hell yeah, 6th grade. I remember like it was yesterday. I just jumped off the porch. I was just, shit. I grew up in a house, my granny's house. We had 40 siblings, 4 bedrooms, and so it was normal. The life that I was living was normal. I didn't think nothing was wrong with it. It wasn't until I went to a AAU teammate's house, so I realized this shit is different. Like, it's clean and pouring the cereal slow is not normal. You know what I'm saying? It's not normal. Like, just being real. And I jumped out the porch. I remember 6th grade, man. I always hung with older people, so that's why I looked up to the people that had the cars and the money and the females. It's just normal to me. So I remember I jumped out the porch 6th grade. Yep, going into 7th grade.
Okay. And you went to college on a basketball scholarship, right?
Yep, went to college on a basketball scholarship, selling weed the whole time I was at college, wasn't going to school, didn't take it serious. Once I left, when I was in high school, if you look at my highlights, I was, a good player. We won state, we went back and lost. We won state my junior year, the first team to ever win state in Bowling Green history. I was a starting point guard. Went back the next year, lost to a team that was better than us, he played on my team too, but we lost to a team that was better than us, and our high school coach is the person that changed my life. His name is Tim Rowley. He just actually got inducted to the high school Hall of Fame in Kentucky. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, and he had other stuff, but that run that we had when I was in high school was probably the biggest run in Bowling Green history. Never probably happened again. Yeah, I never got beat by a team in Bowling Green, ever.
Yeah, I feel that. What college were you going to?
I went to Only Central Junior College. I didn't make my test scores to go to D1. I had offers. I went to Only Central Junior College, and it was crazy, smaller city. Bowling Green's already small. Went to a smaller city, and just didn't like it, man. I wasn't playing ball in front of my family no more. So I just, started doing other shit. Stopped going to school, and that's when went down a downward spiral, and I just came back home, had my daughter, and the rest was history. Yeah.
So how did you end up going to the feds?
I went to the feds. This is a crazy story, man, but people need to hear this shit. It's so easy to go to the feds. Okay, I went to the feds. All right, so just a true story. I introduced 2 people. I didn't introduce 2 people to sell drugs, all right? I introduced 2 people just to introduce 2 people because they was around me. So I got caught up in the web of, I went to the feds with my father, Free Big T, you know what I'm saying? Free my pops. I went to the feds with him, so that was kind of crazy. But all right, so to make a long story short, it's kind of hard to explain without explaining everything. But all right, I introduced 2 people. Okay, the first person A. So he's being investigated on a heroin charge. So person B, my father, is talking to him on the phone that's tapped on the heroin charge. They're talking about pills. So that's a count added, you know what I'm saying? So we were never supposed to be involved in nothing because it's a heroin case. So by them talking on the phone, they talked on the phone enough for them to add a count for pills. And this is where I come in. So when I get pulled over, when I get locked up, the day I get locked up with my father and person A. So my whole time, I'm like, shit, my father's like, man, you about to go home, man. What they got on you, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'll sit in that motherfucker. And it's so crazy because I never forget it. I got locked up and the officer that locked me up, he was like, man, if you agree to testify on your father right now, we let you go. I'm like, man, suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you got me fucked up. And they all in a circle betting how long you think he got till he tell. Like they betting on me. So I'm like, man, I'm cut from a different cloth. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. And I don't feel like I had nothing to do with this shit. I'm already on papers, not even supposed to be in Nashville. I'm already on papers for some other shit. So I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. So, all right, so we in there, they got 30 days to indict me. So I keep a public defender. I'm like, I ain't gonna get no lawyer. So the 30 days come up, they got 30 days to indict you from the grand jury. So the 30th fucking day, I go home the next day if they don't indict me. The 30th day I get a letter through the flap in the county jail and it's, you got indicted, the 30th day. So I'm like, fuck it, I get a lawyer now and went and got Eric Herbert. And got a lawyer and fought it, man, and I got charged with everything that they got charged with.
Really?
Yeah, I got charged with everything that they got charged with. Had nothing to do with nothing. And you know, so I went and laid down for nothing because they wanted me to tell on my father, man. And I've been taught that since I never was a tattleteller. You know what I'm saying? I would have got beat up for tattletelling by my cousins. You understand what I'm saying? So I always followed the code and respected the code. So that's what I went to the feds for nothing. I did 5 years for nothing.
5 years?
5 years for nothing because I already had prior, you know, the feds is the guidelines. I already had prior felonies, so that boosted my level to where I was at. If I had no record or if I had one felony, I would have probably got 36 months, what I was trying to fight to get, because you know what I'm saying, I was in there working, trying to get felonies, what's it called, expunged and shit. So the whole time I was in the Fed, I was working. My mind was thought on how can I get out of there quicker, not without telling, you know, RDAP program and all that. So that's immediately, because I'm not telling, that's out the picture. You feel me? It's out the picture. So now let me think, okay, RDAP, get a year off, I qualify for RDAP. So you start feeling better about yourself. I get this misdemeanor knocked off, my points go down. So, you know, it's a lot of shit that you can do in the feds. If you sit in that motherfucker and be down, then you're gonna be down. You're gonna be down. It was, and that's my first time being locked up, so it was crazy. It was crazy, but I was locked up around a lot of good people, man. It's a lot of good people. Free all my homies, man. Y'all know who y'all are. There's too many of them. But I was locked up around a lot of group of people that embraced me because, you know, paperwork's clean. That's the key. And you're able to show that paperwork and take it anywhere and show somebody, man, you get a key, you get a pass. No matter if you a fucking pussy, if you gonna fight nobody, but you didn't tell, you straight. They're gonna embrace you and you with us. You know what I'm saying? It's like an elite group. It was an elite group of people, man. And but that's why I went to the Fed, because I introduced two people. And person A from not my father, person A got on the stand on me and told them that that's how he met person B.
Shoot.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so the feds is fucked up, man. I'm telling you, man, you can go for the feds for some stupid ass shit. You can go fed for dumb shit. I thought the feds was all bosses. Man, people with guns. You got a felony, you get a gun. No matter who the fuck you are, you can go fed. And in Nashville, so the case, the district that I caught my case out of is so gang infested. It's all the young dudes that got felonies getting caught with guns, they're going feds, and it's over flooded. Jeez. Yeah, it's like it's gang infested, like bad. Nashville's bad, and I didn't know that till I got locked up, and that's who I was around, because I caught my case out of Nashville. Was a whole bunch of gang members, young dudes, man, that doing 30.
Shoot.
30, man, it's just crazy.
How much time did they give your dad?
My dad got 14 years. God. He had other charges, leadership role, safe house, and you know he's like a. If you know anybody from Indianapolis or Louisville, they know Big T, Hoover T, Troy Senior, Big T is what they call him. If you know him, he's a kingpin. Like, you know what I'm saying? His name ring bells. So when they got him again, it was kind of like how do we do this? How do we slip up on this? You know what I'm saying? You know, they wouldn't even investigate. They didn't know nothing about us. They didn't know where I lived. They didn't know where he lived. They didn't know what car I drove. I got pulled over in a brand new Charger I had just bought. I had just bought this Charger. How long I have a Charger? A month, got pulled over with it, took it, and I was trying to fight to get my Charger. My lawyer well, just give him the car, and this is the beginning. This is stupid shit I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, not knowing, not before I learned and read how the guidelines and all this shit. I'm like, well, fuck it, give him the car. I ain't tripping on the car. I could have fought and got that car. I was doing shows before I got locked up. I had legal money. I could have fought and got that car. Just didn't know, ignorant. You feel what I'm saying? But now, they'll never get me like that again. Every chance I get, I learn about the Fed and guidelines and sit down with, you know, jail lawyers and got game, man.
Yeah, no, that's wild, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I went to the Feds for nothing.
And like
did 5 years for absolutely nothing. Yeah. In the paperwork, they had nothing but a whole bunch of, I got caught with my dumb ass had like 10 phones that I just had in the backpack, old ass flip phones, just had kids might play with, and I just had them. They were just old phones. You go through them, there's nothing in them. They use, well, he had these, what is he doing with these phones? That's the type of evidence they had on me.
Jeez.
Dumb shit.
Yeah. And like you mentioned, you were rapping before then, and you were actually starting to get a buzz out there.
Yeah, I had a Gangster Grills with DJ Drama that I had dropped that was getting a buzz. Yep. And then bam, got locked up. She's crazy.
I first came across your music by working with Starlito, man.
That's my
how'd
bro.
you link up with Lito?
Man, I linked up with Lito. It was crazy. because it's a wild, this is another wild story. So this is like 2010, 2011. My homeboy gets picked up on a Fed case for some weed. You know how that shit go. Oh, they saying this person getting picked up next. They saying this person's getting picked up next. And so my name was getting tossed around that bullshit. So I shot to LA with my pops just to chill. I was done rapping. I wasn't even gonna rap no more. I was through rapping. So after all the smoke cleared, I came back. I was still done rapping. I had all the studio equipment in my house set up, but I hadn't recorded it in forever. So one of my homegirls from Nashville called me and said she was going to a Lito show. She was going with him. She a cool girl. She knew one of Lito's homeboys. I'm like, that's what's up. And she's like, you get back rapping, you know what I'm saying? I get a verse, you know, so I can get you a verse. That's my dude. I can put you on the phone with him, put you in contact with him. I'm like, yeah, holler at him and see what he'll do. And he was like, yeah, just come down. So she ended up hollering at him. He hit me. Or I hit his homeboy, one of his homeboys at the time, and he's like, yeah, come to Nashville, he got studio time, and that's when we did cheap phones. And he was like, man, you talking about some real shit. I fuck with that, and from then, that been my bro from then. Like, we go to the studio, book 10 hours, and don't record. We talk about shit. We talk and we joke, and that shit, it's all love. But yeah, he was the first person to set me down and show me, like, bro, stop spending your money over here on features and shit that ain't nobody over here. Like, spend your money over here. I'm gonna show you. You know what I'm saying? He's the first person to like push it this way, and that's why I'm getting noticed. And you hear me? That's why I'm here. Somebody like him. You know what I'm saying? That's like a big brother. But that's crazy. That's how I met him. One of my homegirls. Shout out to Doja J. She cool. I think she still living in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, I really fuck with that "Keep the Change" song, man. Like when I first heard that, I was like, "What the hell is Troy, man?"
Wow, we did that down here, and that's the type of person he is. He's like, man, fuck it, but he's like, shit, man, I'm gonna put you on your album. I'm gonna put you on my album. Mm-hmm. That's type of just for nothing. Like, bro, come on, you spending your money. I see you really serious about this. Fuck it. Like, I fuck with your music. I fuck with what you talk about. And I'm from a hood, from Northern Heights. Shout out to my hood. Lito fuck with everybody in my hood. He know all my homeboys, so he could pull up whenever, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna put you on here. I fuck with you, man. And it did it. And the rest is history. We got a mixtape coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got a mixtape coming out.
That's big right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a deluxe. And then I don't know when we dropping our mixtape. Yeah, we got a mixtape coming out together. Okay. It's really done. And that's I'm so excited about it. This is probably my best work I've ever done. You know, rapping with him, like, I go delete some shit. If I rap first and then he rap, I'm writing something else. Yeah, almost every time. I be like, bro, you go first. You know what I'm saying? You go first, then I rap. Yeah, so I can at least know I gotta rap about something different. If he talk about this, or I might steal one of his cadences and pick it back off him and then go there. You know, some shit I learned off him.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about that new project, man. Off Papers, and first off, how does it feel to finally be off of Papers?
It's like you ain't free until you get off Papers, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I got homeboys that's on paper like Red Dot. He's on 10-year paper. How can you be free? Like you said, it's one slip up from going back. You know what I'm saying? One slip up, I got shot, and my PO was like, you know what I'm saying? After the investigation and everything come out, if it's anything that I see that you was doing that was wrong, I'm gonna shoot you back. I'm like, man, how the fuck can you send me back? Cause I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do no shooting. You know what I'm saying? I was, but it's crazy. But yeah, it feels amazing, man. Smoke, travel. I got my passport. You know what I'm saying? It was a feeling, man. Like it's crazy, man. You get butterflies. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ever been off Papers, you know the feeling, man. And it's an amazing feeling, man.
How's the feedback been on the project so far?
Man, it's been fucking crazy. It's been fucking nuts, like nuts. I had people from LA call me that, just random people, like Instagram went crazy. My Facebook, I started promoting on Facebook more and reaching out, because I never promoted nothing on Facebook. I was always Instagram. So I started doing that more and getting feedback from the people that know me around my city. So yeah, it's been going crazy, man. A lot of people can relate to it. A lot of people, and that's why I did it like that, for a lot of people to relate. A lot of the shit you hear me talking about, I might be talking about something my homeboy did, but he don't rap. You know what I'm saying? When I say bro, or somebody like that, I'm talking about the people that you see that that around me 24/7 that don't want to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? They fuck a camera. They got other shit going on. I do it for us, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, they the people, they like, man, you need to drop something. Like when I got out, I've been out 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been out 2 years, all I did was a feature. I ain't dropped no music. They are the people that motivated me to drop this music. And then me going through my situation, and it just all like, just perfect timing.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing, man. I didn't rush it. I didn't come home to music, I came home to my kids. I left my kids for 5 years and give a fuck about no if I ever blowing music. I gotta make up for these 5 years. That's what I was focused on. You know what I'm saying? I never can make up for that 5 years, but I did a damn good job, you ask me. You know, I'm still doing a damn good job. If you ask my daughters, I'm mad they ain't right here with me. I'd have had them sitting right here with me, man. They missed their flight, didn't make it. It's cool.
So what, is there a single that you're pushing right now, or I saw you got a couple videos out?
We just dropping a couple videos, getting the feedback on what to push. We on Millions is getting a lot of feedback. Still on that. We just shot the video, still on that.
Okay.
In my hood, we shot the video to that. Chase a Bag, Hit the Safe. Just put Hot Boy West on that, Hit the Safe. I mean, I don't know. That's what we about to figure out, what we gonna really push and put, you know what I'm saying, the direction, which Apple Music really tells you which songs people is hitting towards most, so you know what I'm saying? So we probably take that and run with it. But we don't have no single, not right now.
Okay.
Just kind of enjoying the feedback, everybody liking it, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of soaking it all in, but still ain't nowhere where I should be or trying to go, so we still in. We cut the fatigue off, man. We ain't stopping. Yeah, we ain't stopping at all.
So what should we expect on the deluxe? How many new songs, or are you gonna put some features on
Man,
there?
yeah,
What do you got?
all features. Features from my city. I want people to hear Bowling Green. You know what I'm saying? When you listen to Off Paper, that is Bowling Green. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of my city, and Bowling Green is in a good location. It's an hour from Louisville, an hour from Nashville, a couple hours from St. Louis, a couple hours from West V.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we right here. So like a lot of games come up through there, man. A lot of people know about Bowling Green. It's where they make the Corvette.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So some people probably didn't know. WKU, the college is right there. You know what I'm saying? And we got George Spence from Bowling Green. Plays, he's a lineman for the Jets right now. He got
Okay.
that big contract, $30 million.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's my little bro, man. I remember his shoes was too big for him. He was like 12 years old, wearing 18, 16 and shit. Like, people used to laugh, and I used to tell him, man, when you grow into your feet, they're gonna be mad at you, man. And he did, man. And that's little bro, man. I love him to death, man. He an activist for the city. He does football camps and basketball camps. Comes and gets back. I could call him, he'll pull right up if he ain't no football.
Yeah.
No football going on, he'll pull right up. That's little bro.
So were you writing or rapping while you were locked up too, or you just weren't focused on
I
that?
just found a box. I had a box I had sent home, my paperwork, all my paperwork and all my raps. I thought we lost the box. We just found the box. I'm about to go record all that shit in the box. I'm about to put out a CD of all them raps. That shit is so hard, and I can't repeat that feeling that when I wrote that. So I gotta put it out. Cause I know people, right? All my homeboys are still locked up that I fuck with. I know they feeling that feeling. They want me to drop that type of shit. That's why the Off Papers is like it is, cause I dropped it for my people locked up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck all the flashy and all the good shit. You know, what about the bad? You know what I'm saying? People go through bad too. Shit, I came home to nothing. You know what I'm saying? I came home to nothing. So shit, that's what you hear, man. The good, you hear the good, but more people are attracted to the bad. You know what I'm saying? There's more broke people than rich people.
Yeah,
man.
it's easier to relate to.
Yeah, it's easier to relate to.
For
yeah.
sure. What's next for you, Troy? What else you got coming up, man?
Man, the project with Lito, the deluxe, and then I got some artists, Big Drip, Duke Man, Lil Rel, that we're gonna be doing some projects, and that's it. We're gonna keep pushing. Like I said, we cut the fatigue off. But the one I'm focused on after Off Papers will be me and Lito's project, because it's so good. So motherfuckers bang and motherfuckers ride.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a project. I think it's gonna make a lot of noise. Yeah, but that's it.
Okay.
After that, and you're gonna just be seeing me keep hitting y'all's TV.
Yeah. All right, got any last words? Any shout outs you'd like to give before we wrap it up, Troy?
Yeah, free. First of all, foremost, free Big T, free my pops, free Gold, free D-Tay, free Rock, free Roll, free Twin, free Moot, free Flip, free Tay. My dog Dio, man, my celly Dio, I gotta give him a shout out. He got caught, man. This is crazy. He got caught with a phone in the drug program. He's about to go home next month. Got caught with my phone in the drug program, and went to the hole like a man. And had to go do a whole extra year.
Oh shit.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's a true story, man. He just came home. That's my bro, man. Like, that's my dude. He's staying on me. He like, man, you need to do this. You need to do this. Man, that video wasn't good enough, man. Who's shooting your videos? He said, I'll be there. I'm on my way to direct your video, but it's the type of person he is, man. He wants the best out of me. And that was my celly, man. And yeah, man, shout out to Dio. Shout out to, I don't even know where I stopped, man. Shout out to Walt, all my Kentucky. The Kentucky car, the whole car. Shout out to, man, shout out to everybody. I can't name everybody, man. Yeah. Shout out to Free J-Rock, my homeboy. Free Los, my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my hood, Northern Heights. We out.
What you know about them long bus rides? Shackled the whole time in khakis and orange slides. No talking, I'd rather die. My family got